Hello, good day, everybody. Welcome back to another Minecraft stream on this Sunday of Sundays. Welcome. I know that you could be watching like Super Bowl stuff. I think that's today. I don't know. I don't care about sports, but I think it's today. So if you're one of those people who does watch sports, but you're here anyways, hey, thanks for that. Hang on, I'm just setting some stuff out of the way. Back in Minecraft, so we're gonna do some stuff and some things. We're gonna stuff some things. It's a pleasure to have you. Hello, Owocat. Hello, OJ Boss, and hello, Ezreal. Ezreal, I haven't seen you in a little while. How you doing, buddy? I mean, it's been like a day, but still, I miss you. Today we're going to hopefully finish our chunk of colorless dye blocks. We get that all the way up to ceiling height, and we're done. Let's see how many we've got. That's the wrong button. Sitting on 36,000. We did 20 some yesterday, so hopefully that's close to the 50-ish we needed. We should be pretty close. Yesterday we built this guy. Hello, dimensional storage. Oh, dimensional storage. I finished moving everything over. The only things not going into dimensional storage is green dye, gray dye, and block of colorless dye because uranium production is easier in here. And I've already got it automated through my smelting system and stuff. That is a chunk load of colorless blocks. Well done, Ice Cold. I respect that. So we built this. This is storage. Hi, storage. How's it going? I like it a lot. With my entire everything we've done so far, I have only used 2,800 slots. That's excellent. So I've only used a quarter of the amount of slots available, which is pretty cool. There was talk yesterday that it's possible to add 2 more of these dimensional storage stabilizers. That is incorrect. I made one and tried it both underneath, above it, and at the sides, and I could not, no matter where I put it, I tried even spacing it extra far or extra close. No matter where I put it, I could not get it to increase the 8,300. So it looks like 4 stabilizers is the maximum, at least in Sky Factory 5. But that's pretty good. Hello, look, Log Trimmer says hello. Currently on episode 8 of this series. Just finished your own semi-automated dye stream. Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming by. It's a pleasure to see you. Been here just in silent mode. The wife's been watching her shows. Legit. Gotcha. Storage UI looks like simple storage. It does very much look like simple storage. You are correct. Still haven't figured out how to use this tab or this thing, but it works really well. The only thing it doesn't do is allow for crafting overflow. You may know what I mean by that. So like if I craft a whole bunch and my inventory gets full, it'll then keep making things but put it up here in your regular storage. This does not do that. To my knowledge. And we'll give it a shot just to be sure. So I got 6243 dye. Let's see if it does it. Yesterday we were going to test it, but I didn't. Yeah, it won't go any further. So the most I can make at a time is whatever my inventory will hold. I did move this over here, so this chest is now import. All items will import that are coming from anywhere automated from here. These 2 things are set up for that. I did go ahead and move my smelters over here and connect them to a stable wormhole. So now anything I smelt goes immediately into the system, which is nice. Over here, I got rid of all the storage barrels except for the one I'm using. As you can see, plenty of space, and I haven't even upgraded this to netherite, which I could probably do. I think I have at least 1 or 2. I got 2. Okay, cool. We'll do that right now. Might as well. I'm not going to use them for anything else anytime soon. Okay, well, it didn't let me do that. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, so now it even takes up less space. Excellent. Very cool. So let me put these in here. Can you do a tutorial on the Draconic Reactor? I haven't used the mod before. You know what? I have never done that either. That's our big goal for the day, is to at least get started on the Draconic Reactor. I even built some room for it. The reactor here, and then I think the core thing that stores power there. Now, I don't know if that's enough room. From the couple of pictures I saw, I believe that at least this is enough room for the reactor. But I couldn't really find a lot of information on exactly how the core worked. So, the core I'm confused about. We're going to start with the reactor anyways. So yes, there's that. But now we have this cool remote that works across dimensions, which is excellent and delicious, which I enjoy. Um, what else? Mostly that was it for today. Was this thing took a while. You remember how much time it took yesterday? It took a while to make one extra of these. I only made one because if it didn't work, I wasn't going to mess with all the time and resources to make two. So I made one. And I want it so I can charge this thing. I want the power so it's easier to charge the infinity drill. More power, more drill, right? That's how Draven rolls. But yeah, I cleaned up a little bit. I moved the little pedestal over here next to the system a little bit easier. So it's just a little bit cleaner over here, which is nice. And that's about everything I did today. Most everything was just keeping the uranium flowing. Like I said, I spent an hour or so fiddling with this thing, making a couple minor updates, moving some things over. I also set it up so that whenever I run die blocks now through my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whenever I run that through here, anything that it makes feeds immediately into my system as well. I've got this wirelessly here, and that is connected to this chest, so those items will flow into here and go directly into the system, which is nice as well. Hello, Paula. Good day. So yes, very cool. Now, I'm here in the achievement books. One of the achievements is create a dimensional matrix for masked item storage. We have successfully done that. We did that yesterday, so I wanted to mark it up. Now, capture one of each trader spirits in a butt magic containment jar. I don't know what trader spirits are yet. I gotta figure that out. And summon a Jinn machine operator to automate crafting with the dimensional matrix. I thought it might be fun to do that. Use Dimensional Mind to automate resources. Did that. Have a dimensional matrix with max slots. See, it says max slot with 1 tier 4 on all sides, including above and below. So it does say you can do it above and below. I couldn't get it to work. All right, well, now that it actually says it in the book, we got to figure out how to do it. That's important. We're still going to do Draconic today, but I really feel like I need to know how that works. You grab some more Gilded. I wonder why that did not work for me. I only got 10 of these left. Could be OOCAT, but a lot of times what my tutorials are designed to be able to provide a way for players to do it at the earliest point in the game using the minimal amount of resources. Very often there are better, more advanced ways of doing things, but I try to make it as simple resource-wise as possible so people can get started with it earlier in the game. Like at the point that I'm at now, there are multiple ways I could be doing it much better if I wanted. I don't even have it going right now. I've got enough netherite built up that I'm not worried about it. But again, a lot of it comes to time and resources, right? Hey, Mr. Terry. All right, so now, so it does say you can add 2 more of these things. Crap, which means I'll have to make another one of these. I'll probably make the other one off camera and we'll put it in next time, just because it takes a while and I really want to work on Draconic today. So these ones here, right, have to be, it's 1, 2, and the third space is where this goes, right? Okay, so let's see here. So, yeah, 1, 2 in the third space. So this one wouldn't count. 1, 2, and the third space, so I need one above that to put it on. 8320. Oh, it did work. Oh, so I don't know what I did wrong today. I fiddled with that thing for like 30 minutes after I got that made, and I couldn't get it to work. How frustrating is that? Okay, well, now I've increased more slots again. All right. My dirty, dirty slots. All right, so... but it takes 500,000 RF per scrap. Possibly, but what else are you using your power for? I don't know if it takes that much. I haven't had that much issue for power. Hey, Meme Lord, good day. Okay, so, well, that is excellent. I just increased it even more. So now I can't mark that achievement off because we're not there yet. Summon a demonic husband or wife. Yeah, baby. There she is. Hey, darling. She's my thumbnail for today. Summon an Ifrit. We did that yesterday. We didn't do that. I still have to do one more of these. Use the transport spirit to automate. I haven't done that. Use the janitor spirit. Haven't done that. Familiar encaptured in a familiar ring. Haven't done that yet. So there's a lot of more cool occult stuff to do in here. We're going to do that, but we're not going to do a cult today because we did a cult all day yesterday. As much as I genuinely loved messing with that yesterday. It was so much fun. Yesterday was probably one of the most fun days I've had playing this pack so far. Not to knock other days. I've had other good days too, but yesterday was just great. AE system. Eventually I'll have to probably do it. Create dimension. I need that. We haven't got to the potatoes. Not in dimensions. Draconic. I'm not going to do automate wither killing because I've already done it 700 times in Sky Factory 4 and other packs, and it's the exact same process. I know how to do it, and I don't need it at this point. It's a waste of time. So I'm probably not going to do it because it's not like it's a challenge. Chaos Dragon, I can't do. I tried. It's not going to work. Energy Core and Reactor. Those are on the list. Reactor's not even in here. But, oh yeah, I did make the Charm of Dislocation. Chaos Guardian data model stuff where? Oh. I guess I should get that one going real quick. That can be working Elder Dragon. Oh no, is that Chaos Dragon or Chaos Guardian? Chaos Dragon. Oh, I don't have that. Never mind, I won't have that one. So yeah, Draconic stuff is what we're looking on today. Chaos Guardian data model. I don't even know what a Chaos Guardian is. Thunder and Chug with colorless dye. We're going to start with colorless dye, baby. Hey, Miguel. Good day. We're going to start with colorless dye and see if we can finish our block. I fell off the cliff. We're going to see if we can finish our chunk of colorless dye blocks. Because, you know, that'd be cool and all. Let's get a wand. And colorless. Oh, crap. Hang on. I'm going to need my enchanted ring. So that I can... The bound crystal is no longer present. I think I have to click on this thing. Oh no, I moved it. Don't tell me I didn't do it right. Oh no. Position set. Okay, it's working. Whew. I moved that. And I forgot. And I had to move the thing underneath of it and forgot about that. Okay, to space. This is going to take a minute to climb up here. This is very tall. So if you're wondering what I'm doing here, one of the achievements is to fill a chunk completely with colorless dye blocks. Now, once the colorless dye blocks are done, we're going to take a minute to switch out the dye to start producing uranium, because I need more uranium production. So there's that. And then we're going to start working on trying to figure out how to build a draconic reactor, which I have absolutely no idea how to do. Completely clueless. I will wiki it. I'm going to have to use some type of instruction, unfortunately. So you have to bear with me there. Okay. Let's get ourselves some stuff. Now I've got an extra thing here. I don't need my weapon. We're going to put that away. Just because now that I have two remotes here, I've got less space for dye. This might actually work out now that I think about it. Hang on a second. Dye block. Whoop, went too fast. So I have one left over. Oh, okay. That actually works out then. So what I need to do is open up this and put this back. Then I'll have the exact amount and I'll never have to worry about making a partial layer. That actually works out really well. Delicious. I didn't think about doing that yesterday. It would make my life a little easier. I just keep going till I run out, and then I'll know I have complete layers every time. Victory for Draven! It'd be cool to get this achievement done. We've been working on it a little while. We actually haven't been working on this one too long. Oh, and by the way, if you're hanging out with me today, thanks for coming by. It'd be cool if you'd consider clicking the ye old like button. It'd be awfully delicious of you. Once I get this done, I should never need this remote again. Because uranium I make right at the table, so then I'll be groovy. So again, we're just trying to get to ceiling height, and we're not that far off. Like, I just have to go up to there. That's the top right there. I can actually see it now. Victory. Hoping I have enough. It'd be nice to be done today. Eight. So I'm doing 8 layers at a time. I was counting there. Should be proud of Draven and his awesome counting abilities. You shouldn't. We all know Draven's math is not strong. Oh, we're getting so close. I'm so excited. A little time consuming, but again, at least we're getting done with it. Everybody early game really wanted me to start using wands, so that's why I stuck with wands and didn't switch over to building gadgets. Even though I prefer building gadgets, I figured, there were enough requests. I'll just do it. But I can't say I'm going to do it in every pack I play. Where's my... Oh, there it is! Oh, baby. I was like, where did it go? We're going to have excess die block I'm never going to use for anything. But that's okay. I can't go any higher! We've done it! We've done it! A complete chunk of colorless die blocks. History and victory, my friends. We've done it all. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. What an achievement. Woo! Is that my... No, it's clouds. I was like, is that my base? Nope, that's just clouds. An auto refill upgrade. I rarely would need it. Building this would probably have been the one time. Probably could have made one, but yeah, it's all good. That's awesome. Achievement unlocked. Yeetee! Bork. And there we have it. A complete chunk of colorless blocks. Most delicious. Let us go to the achievement book. Age of Craziness. I have officially done all of the crazy stuff. Yeah. That makes me happy. So also mark that off our clipboard. I do need to make a familiar and attach him to a ring. I want to make the beholder familiar. Okay, so now we have to switch out all of these seeds, right? Let's see. No, that's not it. This seed. All these need to switch out because they're colorless right now. So I got, how many I got? 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 42. 42. So dividing 42 by 4 is 10. That's math. And I'm going to do an extra 1. I'll do an extra 2 in gray. So I need 12 gray seeds. Yeah, I have 1. That means I will need more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And gray. Gray. I do have some gray here. Okay. I want 12 gray seeds. That's what's going to start this. Did I do that right? Did I turn that gray? I did not. I just sat on the ground like an idiot. Is that working? It is. Gray seed. So it'll take a minute, but we'll get there. Okay, so that's my gray seeds. So I got 12 of those. And see, I don't need gray and I don't need that remote anymore. So if I got, and I said it was 42, 12, so that means I need 30 green seeds, of which I only have 12. Okay. 18. Green, I don't know how many green I do. 1, 2, 3. 18. Okay. Go make those real quick. boring, I know. I really do need uranium production increase, though, so that's why we got to take about 10-15 minutes to knock this out. Then we will move on to Draconic. I don't have anything specific else I have to do before we do Draconic. Unless we run into a resource I have to farm for Draconic, which is a thing. Oh, silver dust. 1 second. Raw. We'll grab gold. When you guys told me I can level this guy up yesterday, I've been putting raw stuff in there to keep leveling him up. Okay. So there's my seeds. That's my 42. I'm going to need, let's see. I'm going to need some gray essence. Light gray, gray essence. Let's see. How do I have this? How do I have this one set up? Gray, green. So that's how I need to set up this other one. The colorless one is fine. I can keep doing that. Gray, green. That way nothing else goes crazy. Okay. Just going to continue doing colorless until we get this knocked out. Sweet. And that should be everything I really need to do there. Except swap out the seeds for victory. Colorless gray. Put those on the other end. Colorless gray. Colorless gray. This should be super easy sauce. And once these are all in there, I'm pretty much done. You should just be producing more gray and green dye. Because you need 3 green and 1 gray to... Is that 12? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it is 12. Oh, that's perfect. The 12 on the end are the gray ones. How convenient is that? That's like science, really, when you think about it. Math is like science, too. So, see how I'm putting everything together for you guys? Did I do that one? I did do that one. It's hard because I'm so fast. Sometimes I shoot past more than one block, and I got to make sure I don't miss one. Because I just don't need colorless dye anymore. We've achieved everything I need for colorless dye blocks. In fact, I've got like 12 or 20,000 left at this point. So I'll move those over to the good storage off camera. I'm going to reset that all back up. You have to watch me mess with all that. Whoop, this one. How was your Sunday? Did anybody do anything cool? Is there anything cool that could be done on a Sunday? I feel like I miscounted somehow. Because somehow I have 3 extra greens. I guess I just watch to see if any gray dye shows up. I haven't put the filter in to let this stuff switch yet. Okay, so there shouldn't be any more colorless dye. Now in a minute I'm going to have a bit of a mess, but that's okay. Let me grab... Oh, I guess I can just grab right out here. Green dye. Gray dye. And here's the filter. Let's do this quick. Gray dye, green dye. Put that back in. Should fix that issue. All those will swoop over to my system, but I probably got a couple little pieces of junk in there. No, gray, green. I don't see any other chunk. Gross. Yeah, there it is. Dye, dye. Those dyes should not have been there. Okay, cool. So I can go and slap these in one of these chests. And this extra colorless dye, I'll just throw in my storage for now. With these extra seeds that I had for some reason. And wonderful. That will now increase the amount of gray and green dye that I'm getting, which will increase my uranium production. Wonderful. And I'll make the other one of these later off camera, because that takes a while. You saw me do it. I worked on that for like 3 hours yesterday. Okay. Uranium is done. Done uranium. Wonderful. Now we need to work on Draconic. Now, not quite sure where to start with this, so let's look up Minecraft Draconic reactor. No, I don't want a video. A reactor guide in the Feed the Beast wiki. I've got to assume it's pretty close to that, right? Okay. Oh, it says I'm going to need chaos shards. So we knew it was going to happen eventually, that I was going to have to go into the create menu and pull chaos shards out because I can't beat the chaos dragon because it's stupid. Nope, I haven't got any colorless dye in here. At this point, if there was a colorless seed, I would be getting some colorless dye. So we should be covered there. It's not producing any. Green and gray is being compacted already and being sent in. Colorless would be compacted. I guess it would still be compacted, wouldn't it? I guess we'll go and take a look and see if colorless dye is increased in number. Colorless dye. I have 15.8 thousand. Exactly. We'll give it a minute or two and I'll come back and see if that's moved up at all. Because if there's one seed in there, it might take a few minutes. But again, I would think there'd still be some dye. So, yeah, it says raw materials needed, a butt-ton of draconic, a bunch of gold, bunch of awakened, iron, redstone blocks, nether stars, and 5 chaos shards. So we are going to have to go into creative and pull out some chaos shards. It's just how that's going to have to work. We talked about this previously. We knew it was going to happen. Because fighting the Chaos Dragon is about one of the least fun things in Minecraft that doesn't involve create or AE. And so, I don't like it. I'm not going to blow hours upon hours. Okay. I don't know which ones I need, so I'm just going to grab 1 stack of each, and that'll probably do us for everything we ever want to do. You know what I mean? That's probably going to do us for everything we're going to do. Game mode, survival. Put those in ye old system. Get rid of that. And we should be good at this point. So, let's take a look. So it says I need a draconic core, 4 stabilizers, and an energy injector. Okay. Draconic core. That's this guy. Oh, you got to build it. Interesting. Okay. Let's do that. Hopefully I have enough awakened draconium. If not, we can make more. I've got the resources to make it. Okie dokie. So, again, that's going to be 4 awakened draconium and 3 regular draconium. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to need large, and of chaos. Okay. So large, and a chaos. Okay. So these go on one side, right? And that also gets one of the large. Okay, so that goes over here. I did put out my introduction to chaotic, or to draconic, in today's tutorial was out now. I will be doing other draconic tutorials. Probably one on this if we can figure out how to make it work. Alright, and we pop that in there. Injector tier 2 low. No, I was unaware of that. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, so I have to upgrade these to chaotic. Alright, well, you know, that's just how the Draven crumbles. I mean, there's not much. That's a step. Assuming we had successfully beat the dragon, we would have had to do this anyways. So let's work on that for the next little bit. So I'm going to need 12 of these. So I need 12 diamonds 4 times. Let's start with that. 12 diamonds 4 times. I spelled that way wrong. Doop. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't need that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And what was that? 2 on each side. Okay, so there's 2. Easy sauce. Next, I'm going to need Large, 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 large. Oh, God, I may not have enough large after all. Okay. So I'm going to need the same thing. 12 times 4 times. Larges, I mean. I may have to get us another... Actually, I think some of these turn into large. They do. Okay, so I probably have enough then. Okay, that's not bad. So that, and that. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 12 of those. That also gets 2 on each side. 2, 2, 2, 2. And then I need 12 dragon eggs. That's going to be a thing. How do you get those? From the Ender Dragon prediction. Wondermiss. I've got that all day long. Ender Dragon. Convenience. Give me them eggs. It's nice to know that I can make them when I need them. Remember yesterday we did the skeleton. And when I did the skeleton, I started getting a bunch of these quivers. And they don't stack in the storage system because they have each one has their own little different combination of arrows, which you can take out of it, which is what I was doing, and just putting the arrows in my storage. But even the quivers still won't stack. They still take up multiple slots. Some of them will stack and some of them won't. It's weird. So I've just been throwing them away. I don't need 1,000 quivers anyways. So I've just been taking the arrows out. That way if I ever do need it for some reason, I can do that. What are we at? 16. I don't even need that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. There we go. So we'll go ahead and put those extras away. I think the eggs were on the left. Padoop. Let's recheck to be sure. Yep. 8 million energy for each one of these. So we have all we need. I just have to run it. Oh, do I take this out? That comes out. All right, so now we just need to make this work. Wait. Either side will work. Give me that. So it'll take a couple of minutes. I'm willing to bet this is going to be slow. Oh, it's actually charging really fast. That's good. I was afraid it would not. Oh, and this part's going fast too. Excellent. This shouldn't take long at all then. Maybe 5 or 10 minutes at most. We'll get... Excellent. That one's done. Okie doke. Do it again. Helps when you have all the resources ready to go, right? Convenience! Big fan of convenience. Some of you may know that. Padoop! Excellent. Have any of you out there watching ever built the Draconic Reactor? Do any of you have wisdom that I can steal sometime during this stream? It's basically what I'm trying to learn. I'm just staying in here because it's faster. I was concerned this might take a bit. This is actually going to be really quick. We're already almost done one full side. It helps that I have a lot of power. Not since 1.12 a few years ago with a friend. Oh, it's been a while for you. Said I did it in Stoneblock 1, and that had to be 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago, minimum. Since I played Stoneblock 1. So, been a while for me to... And I couldn't get it to work in Stoneblock 1. We built it, but I couldn't get it to work. It was very frustrating. So... hopefully we'll have more success here. I know Steven said he figured it out, so if he pops by this stream, that he might be able to guide us a little bit as well, because I know he was having some struggles getting it to work as well, but then finally figured it out. So he has the knowledge. Someone bring me the head of Steven. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't bring me the head of Steven. just going to go ahead and take both of these since I don't need them right yet. Craft. All I know is that it can blow really bad. Ha! Much like things in life. Life blows. I'm hoping that the space I gave will help protect the important stuff. It's not super far off, but it's a little bit. Okay, well that one's going. I can put this one down. Teach you to blow better. Too funny. This is very quick. I'm very pleased. Pull 2 off at a time on this side. No! Oh, I stole power cables. Failed, Raven. And then we will get all the things done. All the achieves. My wife bought me a bunch of chocolates for an early Easter. She wanted to get me something. And I'm cool with that. Because chocolate is good. And she got me, I like cartoony characters, and she got me a couple things. But one of them was a box of Snoopy Valentine's box. Inside was a whole bunch of Snoopy themed Hershey's Kisses. Not generic kisses either. They're Hershey's Kisses specifically. There are a lot of artificial kisses out there, and they're not as good, man. They're just not. Whoops, didn't let it go break enough. All right, last 2. Then we can begin the gobbledygook. And more victory. More victory than anyone's ever had. Done. But I feel like that one went faster. Maybe it's because I have more chaotic. Okay. Done that. So now we can go back to Draconic. Draconic. Okay. Except what I typed didn't happen. So let's try that again. Draconic. Alright, so we're making this guy. Add him to our short list. What was the other thing I needed? I said I needed these things here. I need those things. And then I need one of these. Looks like a pedestal on the ground with a red thing sticking up. There it is. That. So I need those things. 1, 4, and 1 based on the instructions that I am seeing. That's what we're working on. So we were already working on this, right? 4 and 3. We already had that. 4 and 3. So we'll get those put on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And they got a large on each side. Large, large, marge. And then we'll craft our core. It's the middle. It's the core. It'll be victorious and wonderous. Now, I may have to turn off my charging of this thing while we're booting it up, because somebody said it takes a lot of power to get it turned on. So, we'll... boy, that is way faster now that I've got all the stuff going. All right. I feel like that should be bigger. All right, that's done. We only need one of these, so let's make one of these. Let's see what I got here. That is a Wyvern core. Wyvern core. Oh, I should have done that in my crafter. That is not my remote. That is my remote. Okay. Wyvern core. I probably already have some, but we'll grab one anyways. And then I needed 4 Draconium. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then I need reactor stabilizing inner rods. All right. How many of those did I need? 4 of those. Okay. 4. 1 over there. 3 on that side. Yes. So it should be 5, 6. And then this side gets 2 iron. It's easy enough. I run so hard. I run so far away. Why am I missing Draconic? Oh, it pulled my Draconic up here. I just realized that. So it stole some of my Draconic. Criminal! What is that noise? Oh, my tablet's about to go dead. That's okay. So left, oops, left and left. And the other side gets those. I should have known that was going to happen. Fail Draven. There we go. Oh, and then this, what goes in the middle? This guy? There it is. Crafting. Reactor stabilizer inner rods. Is that those? Is that what these are? Reactor stabilizer. I think so. Alright, so there's that. 2 more components done. Now I need 4 of these. Now this looks like it's a bit more involved. So I'll need 4 rotor assemblies. I see. I don't, but I see. All right. Rotor assembly thingamahickers. Where are those at? There they are. So I'm going to need 4 of these. 3, 4 of those. And I'm going to need 4 of the blue ones. 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay. And I'm making the outer part first, which is this thing. Right? No. Let me go back to that again. Oh, no, I was making this. So, Wyvern core. 1, 2, 1. Why did that not work? Oh, the pattern was wrong. Oh, they're not. Did I need twice as many as I think I did? Oh, I did. I needed 8. That makes more sense then. That's on me. 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 4 of those. Okay, so we got that part. That's part number 1. I'm going to need 4 of these reactor stabilizer ringamadings. Where is that over here? Ringamading. There it is. What do I need for that? Oh, that's it. Oh, I'm going to need some more Wyvern cores. Hold on. I do not have enough Wyvern. I never have enough Wyvern cores. And I can never find them. There they are. Let's make a bunch. Get ahead of the game here. All right, just 20. That should be good. So, ringamading. Here we go. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay. So that's that, and that's that. And then I need 4 reactor stabilizer frames. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 frames. Legit. All right. So then I'm grabbing these things last and stuff because they're, whoa, chaotic shard. Yowzers. That's going to be a thing. Poop. Okay, so I need 4 of these, which means I'm going to need 16 draconic cores, which means I don't have enough wyvern cores. I have not even anywhere close to enough wyvern cores. Okay, so let's do this. 1, 2, 5. And then 1 stack. That leaves me with 1 stack left in there, and then a whole bunch of wyvern cores. All right, so then I needed 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 per, so 16 total. What did I just run out of? I ran out of nether stars. That's atrocious. Luckily, I have wither protections ready to go for these such emergencies. Draven's on things. Draven's got stuff covered. Don't you worry. I am on the ball. Not really. Can't back any of that up. That's all a lie. What was I going up here with? Phantom data model. Why was I making more of those? That was not what I meant to do. So I can put those away and those away and put that away. But we will go ahead and grab the wither back out because I don't have that many wither data models. And we'll real quick grab us a stack of these guys. That's too many, but that's okay. Put the extra away. On things. Draven is great at all sorts of things and stuff. And stuffing things. Great at stuffing things. 16, that should get us what we were looking for. Goes out there. Draconic. I had 8 of these. I needed 16. Okay. Back to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No! Oh, so close. And yet so far. We are going to need to make more Awakened Draconium. That is a definite for sure. Alright, so there's 16 of those. Put those in there. And that was going to get me 4 of... No. What was I doing? Oh, I was making the Chaotic. That's what I was doing. I was making 4 of these. It's being a jerk. Let's grab some more of these large ones. Chaotic Core. Alright, so we got our 4 Chaotic Cores. Alright. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. So now I need 4 of these. Okay, and I ran out of these. There is, I will say, doing this and clicking and having it build something, it is like there's a little tiny bit of lag. Crafting is a bit slower in this storage system than it was the old one. Yeah, in all transparency, right? Trying to keep everything honest and fair with you guys. 3, 4. Okay, so there's the 4 of those. So that just leaves me with... I'm going to need 12 Awakened. I do not have enough. Well, let me grab these. That is 10 Awakened. So I'm going to need 11, 12. Okay. Okay. So with that, I believe we have everything. So on the left is orange, 2 oranges, and a circle. Orange. 2 oranges, and a circle. These go on the left. And then the right gets tube, orange chaos, and large chaos fragments. Oh, I didn't pull those out. Tubes, orange chaos, and large chaos fragments. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, those are regular chaos shards. Is it chaos shards or large? It's large again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that, and that, and that, and that. And then 4 of those. And then we craft 4 of these. Which does, again, look like it's going pretty quick. Which I approve of. 1. Oh, good. You don't have to take them out. I couldn't remember if you did or not. Let's make them all at once. 2. All this victory. I hope you guys can contain yourselves. It's a lot of victory going on over here right now. A lot of excessive wonderment is happening. It may be more. Probably not safe for children. You wait. YouTube's algorithm will pick that up and be like, what? Not safe for children? Shut off my channel. All right. So that's the things. Okay, construction. First you place the Draconic Reactor Core where you want the center of your reactor to be. That's the little orange ball. Okie dokie. Let's do mass. So mass and mass. I've got this centered. Let us grab something attractive. That. So this is the middle. Middle. And then this is the middle. Oh, wow! I actually dropped that square in the middle on my first try. That's amazing. You are blown away. So I'm setting that there so that way I can center block it. Set this thing there. Okay, I did that. This is where the actual reactor... Next, you take 4 reactors and place them in a ring around the core. Recommended distance is 5 blocks. But do they go on the ground or do they need to go in the air? Wait a minute. I think this needs to be in the air. Oh, I'm putting this on the ground. I don't want to do that. Okay. But how big does it get totally? Well, let's just say, if it's got to be 5 away, right? Then I got to assume I need it to be at least 5 above ground. That would make sense. So I need some building. I need some building stuff. Give me something to build with. Give me something to build with. We use wool. So let's take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put it 6. So it's actually going to be 7 in the air. I'm okay with it floating a little bit. Okay. So let me check chat again. Sorry, I can't see chat while I'm doing this. Hello, Mr. Amate. Good day. Oh, well, I appreciate the my streams. Thank you very much. I love that you're visiting. Welcome. A backup, just in case it explodes. I might. Well, I mean, we got time. We got time. If it explodes, then we'll deal with the repercussions. Ring around the core. Recommended distance being 5 blocks. Okay, so that means I need to build it 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3. No, it's only 4. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th block. Oh, maybe I had that right. 1, 4. Oh, I had that right the first time. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's how far it needs to be away. Place vertically around the core. They must have a direct line of sight to the core when placed, otherwise they will not register. And can be up to 8 blocks away, but must be in the same setup either way. Okay. So should I make them more than 5, do you think? I've got room. It says can be up to 8. Let's do 7. That's kind of in the middle. Make sure I got room here, and I still got room to maneuver with. That seems like a wonderful idea. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Line up. Aha! Forgot to hold. No, go up and stop doing things. Okay, that seems about right. That seems level. Yep. I'll break the wool in a minute. Oops, extra wool. I think I need to go up 1 more. Yes. Okay. Wow. Way off on that one. Okay. Those are all on the same plane. Those are all pointed at the red sphere. Okay. Cool. All right. So there's that. Instructions. Once you have the ring built, click on any of the stabilizers to bring up the GUI. If it says invalid, then you have to find a stabilizer that's not connected. Okay. Oh, I gotta click on these. Sweet! We built it. Correct. Invalid. Now you need to place an energy injector on one of the sides of the core that doesn't have a stabilizer, the bottom. It's important because it feeds RF back to the reactor, which is explained in detail later. That makes sense. So I would feel like I can put that right there, right? Oh, no. There we go. I hope that's high enough. Like, I don't know if that's high enough is the only problem. Like, I don't know if it has to be touching it or not. Place energy injector underneath the core. Okay. Before powering on the reactor, some additional safety features are probably a good idea. I approve. It does not have a concept of limits and will give or take as much RF as it can. This will create an unstable reactor and eventually an explosion. We don't want that. It's a good idea to use a couple of flux gates, which limit how much RF can flow through it. It is also adjustable with a redstone signal. Therefore, it may be a good idea to place a Pentantimeter on each one. I have no idea what that is. Flux gate is directional, with the side with the purple square being the input and the side with the orange square being the output. Right, because it's going to pull power in. Wait. Orange square being the... I'll see a purple square. Who made up purple squares? Place one flux gate with its purple side on the back of one of the stabilizers. Then place a second flux gate with its orange side facing the bottom of the energy injector. This allows you to control how much RF is going in and out. Okay, so flux gate. What is that? Well, it would appear that flux gates may not be in this. Oh, there it is. There's, for some reason, it did that. But okay. All right. So I need 2 flux gates. Okay. Seems like something I'd want to do. It's also draconic. I was thinking it'd be in flux, but okay. So, again. The flux gate is directional. The side of the purple square being the input. Place one flux gate with its purple side on the back of one of the stabilizers. Purple side. So when I place it down, which side does it do? I don't see a purple. They changed the colors. Oh no. It does still say purple and orange, so we'll assume that orange, that's they're considering a purple. Side of the purple square being the input. Yeah, that makes sense. It would go in here and come out here. The arrow helps. Okay. So place one flux gate with its purple side on the back of one of the stabilizers. So I need it to be backwards. We'll put it on this one right here. So I need the... Get rid of that. Oh, okay. So with its purple side on the back. That is not what I wanted to happen. That is also still not what I wanted to happen. Let me just try without that. Right? I believe that sounds right. Let me check chat again. Okay, nobody said anything, so I'll assume that's correct. With its purple side on the back of one of the stabilizers, then place a second flux gate with its orange side facing the bottom of the energy injector. This is the energy injector. So if I want the bottom, I need to place it down like that. Okay. So I'm actually not going to have my little cool draconic block here after all. Everything I do is a lie. Okay, so I need to do that. That. Orange side. That thing. Now I did it again. All right, now does this have its own GI? Okay, so yeah, it's got a thing. It's got a thing. Okay. All right, we're going to assume that that is correct. We're going to assume that I'm not failing yet. I can't promise it. Another way to stay safe is to place it 50 blocks or more from the landscape. This will make it, if it explodes, it will not just 50 blocks. 50, okay, hold on. Let's do math. It's 25, 30, 38, 39, 40, 50. We bring it right to about here. Oh my goodness. We are cutting it close. The explosion will get just on this side of my... storage is all I care about, right? Everything else I can rebuild. Wow. That's crazy. I'm be cutting it so close. I should have built this a little further away. Too late now. Life is all about gambles, my friend. Okay. So, this will make it exposed. All your equipment, but it will devastate your base. Won't spawn a ton of lava. That's a fair trade to me. Okay. Now that you have a fully built draconic reactor, boy, that was a lot easier than I thought it'd be. We need to insert fuel. That is 8 awakened draconium blocks. Oh no, runs off and hold up to 8. So I probably want to make 8. I don't think I have 8. I think we ran out. I'll probably have to make some more. Wait, awakened draconium? Was that right? Yes. I have 7. All right, that's not bad. To make more is a stuff. So we're going to do that real quick. Plus it makes 4 each time. So that's not bad. I don't need, well, I don't need that. I don't need that anymore. Okay. So let's say we'll make 2. That gives us another 8. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a heart. Okay. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that's right. Isn't it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. 2, 1, 2. And then a heart. 1, 2. Okay, that's good. That I can do. Not too shabby. Where's my... There it is. The black threw me off. I'm so used to it being orange. Okay, and then what do you put in the middle? I think it's the purples. It is the purples. 4 purples. So I'll need 8 purples. Excellent. Boy, the chaos ones are quicker. I feel like this is going slower than the parts I just made, though. Time to move? Nah, time to live on the edge. Quit trying to get us to go to school. I dropped out 30. Why do all the painful stuff, Terry? That way you don't have to. All right, so those 8 are the 8 I'm going to need. We'll keep on to those 7 for later. I guess I'll have to build up more, right? So I have continuous fuel. I want to say Steven said, told me yesterday I needed 8. But he said it lasts a long time, too. So that's helpful. Badap! Let's take a quick look over here. Still in good shape for uranium. No worries. Cool. All right. So, back to instructions. Once you put in the fuel, you may have noticed the core grew in size. This is a hint that you need to have the proper space for the core, otherwise it will not be stable properly. If it can't be stabilized, it will explode. Where do you put in the fuel? Oops, it doesn't say where to. Fuel in. Okay, down there. These all, oh, so it doesn't matter as long as you click somewhere. I'm not going to hit charge yet, but I did put it in there. It did get bigger. Giggity. So at least we know we're okay. It's not hitting the edge yet. Giggity again. Okay. Now the reactor is loaded. Okay. It's worth noting some minor information about the GUI. Okay. That's helpful information. The leftmost bar displays the core temperature. That'll be this one. Once this is past 2000 Celsius, I'm assuming, metric, the reactor will explode if you break any part of it. Okay? The bar in the middle right displays energy saturation. Why did we skip this one? Okay? Energy saturation. You do not want this to be 0 while the reactor is on, as it will be trying to generate infinite RF and explode. Okay. So, here's my concern when I'm looking at this. Earlier, it had me add these flexible gates. But it didn't tell me what to set it at so that it doesn't go cray-cray. It just said I'd want those. Let us continue reading. Now so we can hit the button on the bottom right called Charge Reactor. Once it's pressed, reactor now needs a great deal of RF in order to charge up. This has to be inserted through the energy injector. If you followed the section on safety first, you can adjust the flux gate to allow more RF to flow into the reactor. Once the reactor has charged up its containment field, the middle left bar, that's this one, to 50%, energy saturation to 50%, and its temperature to 2000, that's this one, the reactor can be activated. It is recommended that you read the section keeping it stable before activating the reactor. Glad they put that in there. I am horrible about just doing it as they say it. Note that the energy injector can consume infinite RF and will use the energy consumed in one tick to either charge a containment field, its saturation, or heat itself. This means that if you connect the energy injector to a power source capable of supplying infinite RF, such as an energy core, it will drain it completely in one tick without even beginning to charge the energy saturation. What? Whew. I'm getting a little confused here now. Make a copy of world, then make it explode. Well, I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in blowing her up. I'm interested in making it work. Don't fart, it'll blow. That's funny. Probably would. Oh, sorry, my eyes are bothering me today. I've had a bit of allergy issues. I've not been feeling well today. But that's okay. Keeping it stable. The last thing anything wants their base turning into a nuclear wasteland. That's correct. Understanding the GUI and the numbers behind it quite literally. Press the stats button. I don't have a stats button. Oh, the picture they have is different than this one. This is an old one. Okay. In the middle, a GUI will display a bunch of numbers about the reactor. Well, I don't have a stats button, so I can't do that. They have a stat button here. It may need to be on for that to happen. Combined with the 4 bars, this gives you what you need to know about your reactor to keep it from blowing up. First, let's start with the most important numbers. The containment field, the one thing keeping the reactor from vaporizing. Okay, that makes sense. And the field load rate, represented by the middle left bar. That's this one. And the field load rate. That must be one of the stats. The stronger the field is, the more RF you need to keep it at that level. The field load rate tells us the current RF we need to inject. Good God. You know, sometimes we go back to that engineer mentality of people who design these things. This is way overcomplicated for what it really needs to be in order to do this. You know what I mean? Like the build side of it, I'm cool with, but all of this is a little bit much. Load rate is the current RF we need to inject the RF in order to keep it at the level it's currently at. There is no limit to how high or low. Yes. The lower the level of containment, the less RF it uses, and the more efficient your reactor becomes, but it also reduces the wiggle room on the output. Okay? Second thing, most important, is the temperature. The more energy you draw from the reactor, the hotter it becomes, producing more energy. This is represented on the far left bar. That's this one, temperature. Hotter is better, as it means your reactor will use less fuel. However, if it goes above 8,000, temperature load factor begins to go up at an exponential rate. More stress containment field, bad news is, so the optimum temperature for running your reactor is 8,000. And if it drops below 2,000, it can become too cold to work anymore, so it just shuts down. Preferable to blowing up. Cannot break any blocks, unless the temperature is below 2,000. Okay, so I need this between 2,000 and 8,000. Closer to 8,000 is better. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Third most important energy represented by the middle right bar. When you pull RF from the reactor, you're actually taking it from its saturation. Speeds up, try to replace it. How much energy the reactor is producing, presented by the generation rate. Lower the generation rate. Additionally, okay. Fuel consumption. The far right bar. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that one yet. Core mass is how fuel you initially load in. It doesn't change at all unless you insert or extract fuel. It tells you how much fuel you have left. Finally, fuel confusion rate is the most important number here. How much fuel is being spent per tick on keeping the reaction going. Okay, so here's the part that doesn't need to be here. I'm going to tell you this right now. As a Minecraft player, the average person, the average normal frickin' human being, sitting down to play a video game like Minecraft does not need to know that the perfectly stabilized reactor burns at 0 NP/T, which equals 1 MB equals to 1 million NB. I did not here to come learn science and mathematics at a collegiate level. That's insane. If it explodes, panic. Okay, well that's good advice. That part's like I would expect to see in here. Nothing left but a hole. So next thing, well, don't make it go boom. If it does go boom, you're wearing full draconic armor, you might survive. Well, poo. So it tells me to go through all the trouble of setting up a flux gate, but it doesn't tell me anything about what I should set that up as. And I've never used a flux gate. It's draconic. It's part of this. But it doesn't give me any hints on what I should be doing with this. And that seems a little silly to me. Now, of course, I'm reading one guide. There could be other guides. I should probably look. For some reason, it's not working. There's a 31-minute tutorial. Whew. I really got to bring it down from that. There's a 15-minute one. This is a different guide. Maybe this one's more modern. Oh my God. Okay. This one seems to be a bit better. It has a shutdown button inside the GUI. Okay. Because it's to either use low-tier flux duct, higher flux transfer gate, 32,000 per tick are desired. A flux gate connected to cryo-stabilized flux duct. What does that even mean? Energy injector using cryo-stabilized flux duct without a power regulator will very rapidly result in a large explosion. Wow, none of that was in the other thing. This thing's talking about something called a tesseract and connects cryo-stabilized flux duct. How do I get my power out of this? Like, this is flux duct, but is that part of my flux network? Does this automatically connect to my flux? It says flux, but it's not part of the flux mod. So how do I get the power into the world, like out into stuff? Do I have to put a flux point on this thing, or one only handles a certain amount of power? How do you get the power into the world? Is the fact that it's called flux purely coincidental and it actually has nothing to do with my flux network? Boy, we built this. We may not be able to turn this on today. I like this part. Despite what the Draconic Evolution Information Tablet tells you, these reactors are quite safe. Yeah, it doesn't sound like that. As long as you follow these 5 steps, your reactor will not explode. Oh, okay, that's good. 5 steps, that's important. Do not break any part of the reactor while it's online. Safe enough. Do not connect the energy output directly to the containment field. I don't know what that means. Do not let your reactor's temperature get above 8,000. We saw that earlier. We knew that one. Do not let your reactor's fuel conversion rate get above 84%. Okay, I can remember that. Do not let your pet chicken stand on the reactor, as this will cause a catastrophic nuclear disaster and will cause your chicken to evolve into an abyssal god. What? What? Abyssal god chicken? Now I want to blow it up so I can have an abyssal god chicken. Is that even a thing in Sky Factory 5? I'm going to have to build 2 of these so I can blow one up and have an abyssal god chicken. If I can figure one out, I mean, the resources weren't horrible. I can build a second one of these. God, you could build a whole bunch of these. That'd be crazy. Blow them all up at once. Sorry, had a moment. It's hard because none of the information is telling me what to do with these. Like here, the fact that the tablet, the guide for Draconic, has been taken out of this really is a disappointment. Because I don't know if I've ever had a mod that needed the guide more than this reactor. You know what I mean? Like, here's flux gate, fluid gate, generator, fused obsidian. What do I need that for? Why does this crystal binder exist? What does a crystal binder do? Here's energy crystals. Are those important? I don't know. None of these things are talking about them, but I could have sworn I needed them when I tried to build it the last time. Here's a mod tutorial from 2021. One core, 4 sabers, 3 flux gates, and 5 draconic energy IO crystals. See, this is talking about using crystals. None of the other ones had anything about IO crystals. That's 2021, though. That's 4 years ago, and this seems to be different from when I did it. Let's see. Your tutorial for Sky Factory Smeltery didn't work. The tutorial's fine. Unfortunately, that means you did something incorrect. Being completely honest, I built it 100 times, and it's the most popular tutorial I literally have. It's been used by a couple 100,000 people at this point. I can promise you the tutorial is correct. Unfortunately, you've built something incorrect. Either you used the wrong part in one slot, or it's placed incorrectly. So I apologize for that, but I can assure you the tutorial is accurate. I built that smeltery literally, honestly, at least 100 times across the different mod packs that I have used that smeltery. And the setup has always been the same. Some blocks in it don't exist, though. Okay, we've covered that. So that means that you have prestige turned on. If you have prestige turned on in your playthrough, then that means you have to use prestige points to unlock certain things first. The thing you're not finding is probably the smeltery controller. In order to access that, you have to earn enough prestige points to unlock the controller in the prestige menu. Prestige version of Sky Factory 4 locks a bunch of the different mods, the more useful ones, behind prestige points, making it more challenging of a playthrough because now you have to earn prestige points before you can use a lot of the easy normal stuff that's in there, forcing you to use alternative methods of producing materials. The drains either. Well, I can, those, no, if they're not in there, again, I'm not sure, I don't remember if the drains are locked behind prestige, but I know the controller is. Without the controller, it won't work. You can't use the smeltery if you haven't unlocked it if you're playing a prestige version. What you'll want to use instead is the melter. It's a smaller component, couple block component, using porcelain primarily, which does the same thing as the smeltery, but on a much smaller scale until you're able to unlock the smeltery. You should be able to use porcelain drains on a smeltery as well once you finally do unlock it. But I'd say you're locked out of it because of prestige. That's the only reason it's not in. I've ever had anyone not have it. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Happy to help. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's try this different. Minecraft Ionic Reactor 2025. Complete Guide to Draconic Evolution. 1.12.2. Is that what I'm playing? Am I playing 1.12.2? Draconic Reactor. 17-minute video from 2 weeks ago. Up to date, at least. All right, bear with me. Bear with me. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do this. I'm not going to say whose video I'm watching yet, but if we figure this out, I'm definitely going to throw him some credit. But I want to make sure it works before I throw credit to somebody in case it doesn't, right? I don't need ads for your stupid... Actually, this is an ad for a TV show. I don't want to see it. All right, yes, person who's talking with no subtitles on. All right, they're building a reactor. The reactor looks just like we did it, except that's very different. Looks like they're building multiple. Oh, God. Looks cool, though. He's wearing butt magic gear. That reactor, it looks insane. So he's got a flux point on the back. Hold on a second. Is that a flux point or is that a flux? Bear with me. I can't. It looks like a flux point. All right. I hate to say it, but we may have gone as far as we can go with this. We may not be able to start it up today because every guide that I'm looking at is telling me different things. So we may have to fire this up tomorrow because we're also at like 8:30. I've got like 30 minutes left. 37 minutes left. And I don't know how long this is going to take to charge before I can even turn it on. I'd hate for it to be charging and then hit the temperature after the stream ends. Because I can't stream late tonight. So what we'll do is we will plan on hopefully firing this up in the first 10 or 15 minutes of tomorrow's stream. Oh, can I stand on this? No! It bounced me off. That's funny. And I'll have to do a little more research because I'm just... What I looked at today, I thought was more clear-cut until I got in here, and it's not. But everything looks like we have it set up correctly. We'll just have to figure out for sure. So we're going to have to find a different thing to work on for 30 minutes. But that's okay, because I have a feeling I know what we're going to do. And that's back to a cult. Because... summon a familiar and capture it in a familiar ring. I want to get the little beholder familiar. I said that very early on. In fact, it's on my list of things to do. Beholder familiar. So let's get a familiar ring. Let's make a familiar ring and then summon a beholder. Because that's cool. You guys have spent the last 30 minutes watching me read things, and that's got to be boring as hell. So I do apologize for that. I honestly thought I had a better handle on what that was supposed to be, but it looks like most of the things I looked at were old versions, which are not the same. Okay, so let's get our book. There it is, Eccentric Tome. And we will go to, get out of here, the Familiars page. Beholder familiar. I have to sacrifice a spider? That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Highlights enemies and shoots freaking lasers, which I'm excited about that. glowstone and spider eyes. That should be pretty easy to do. Igthan's enthrallment. I don't think I have that one. In fact, I'm almost positive I don't. Man, I hope it fits over here. I didn't click again. Dang it. It does. It does. Okay. Let's get her done. That's technical talk for stuff. Okay. I need a gold thing. Gold thing. Gold thing. Goes in the middle. Bork. Then I need white, purple, and yellow chalk. Purple, white, yellow. Okay. Do purple first, because that's the first one I grabbed. Purple, purple. Purple, 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 purpley, purple. And then white, 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 white. Oh, we need some more skulls. White, 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 white. Yellow, yellow, yellow. I played so much Dying Light today. Back into that game again. I love Dying Light. Great game. Okay, so now I need candles and skulls. Okay. Candles first. Ooh, I'm finally starting to run low on candles. We used a lot of candles yesterday. Should be able to make more, though. Candle, candle. Candle, candle. Okay. They all look like they should be normal white skulls, so... Skull. Skeleton skull. Perfect. I had 4 left. Wonderful. That would be there. I'm trying to point them towards the middle because it looks cooler. Yay, it's done. Alright, so the recipe had like 6 bowls. 8 bowls. Ooh, I need all the bowls. Okay. I have 5. I need more bowls. 8 bowls. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bowls. Science. Okay, now I should make the familiar ring first, right? Now that I think about that. Familiar ring. There we go. That shouldn't be that hard to make. No, it's another thing. Strieger's higher binding. I see. I see. Wasn't expecting that. Threw me off a little bit. Strieger's higher binding. Let's see. That is 4 candles around the middle with 4 candles out to the side. 4 candles in the middle, 4 candles out to the side. I think it's that one. Purple and an X. Purple and an X. Yes, that is correct. Okay, good, good, good. We found it. That's the one. We've got it. So, for that, I need... I already got it built. So, where's the ring? Is it me or is this different than it was before? Surprisingly substantial satchel. Oh, I see. Storage and binding rituals are different. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Is the ring not on here? I don't see it. No. Okay. So be it. We'll just go back to the thing. Okay. So the ring was 2 gold, 2 silver, and an empty soul gem. How does one get an empty soul gem? With a whole nother one! A cult. Why you mess with my brain? Why you gotta do that? Striger's higher binding. At least it's in the exact same one I'm doing right now. Okay, but I need 8 bowls. Wait, Striger's higher binding? That's this one, right? I've got to put some signs on which one is which. Let me go back to the book here. Igthan. Okay, Igthan is the one we just built over there. Okay, so yes, this is Striger's higher binding. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more bowls. Okay, 3 more bowls. Okay. I guess I can put one there. Put one there. Put one there. Oh, that looks pretty good. That's roundish. We'll go with that. So now I'm back to needing the stone thing. Here it is. Here's the pearl. Empty soul. So I need 4 soul sand. Diamond, copper, silver, gold. I spelled diamond wrong. I spell everything wrong. Diamond, copper, silver, gold. All right, let's get those put on here right now. So diamond, copper, silver, gold. And then it was 4 soul sand. I have that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did not look what book I needed. Occult. This thing. This thing. I need a Djinn book. Okay. Djinn book. Let's see. Book of Djinn. There it is. Wait. Why? What? Foliot Djinn. Oh, there it is. That gives me my book. Now, did I have to sacrifice anything? No, I do not. I just got to put the book in the middle. Yay! All right, it started binding it. Okay, so that's going to get us the first thing. Then we're back to our ring, which now needs 2 silver, 2 gold, and another Djinn book. Okay. There's another Djinn book. Okay, easy sauce. And then we said 2 silver, 2 gold. And the pearl thing when it drops. And then we'll be good. Okay, cool. Not too bad. Making things. Getting things done. Making achievements. Getting the work done. I hate that it's raining again. No! Backup drink. Delicious. There it is. Silver, silver, gold, gold, pearl. Excellent. Now I have a familiar ring. Hey, Turtle. Good day, sir. All right, now we got the turtle done. Not the turtle. Turtle made me think that. Now we have to summon this guy. So that's 4 spider eyes and 4 glowstone. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still working. We'll go ahead and get it started. Was it 8 things? Did I need 8 things? I did need 8 things. Did I need 8 things? Yeah. Yeah, 4 of each. That makes sense. So we'll do I. All right, now which book do I need for that? It's going to be another Djinn book. Man, we are all over the Djinn books today. Oh, well, thank you, Aiden. Love you, too. Welcome, welcome. Book of Djinn. That's the wrong book of Djinn. Foliot Djinn. Djinn. My ring done yet? Nope, still getting there. Last piece just got pulled in. Then they'll give me a ring, which I don't know how to use. Hopefully we'll figure that out. Oh, I'm very musically diverse here. Yay, I got a ring. Successfully bound Djinn to a familiar ring. Okay, so I know that doesn't work on the wife that I have upstairs, the girlfriend, but it should work on this. Now I need a spider. That's a challenge. Maybe. Let's go find out. I went 1 too far. Cave spider, bone spider, regular spider. Okay. Now, if this goes as I planned, which nothing ever does, I should have spiders in the end. Because all the stuff that I have summoned has a habit of spawning here. Is that a dragon? Did I hear a dragon? See if we get any spiders. I got Enderman and spiders should be the only thing that spawn. There they are. Spider. Ha ha! Victory. Yee-hee. Now I have a spider. Alright, so if this works like last time, I have to put the book on. Once I see the black sparklies, I drop the spider, then I stab it in the face hole. That's just science. So, let's put the book in. Can I wait? There's the black sparklies. Oh, I got a spider head out of that. I got purples? I got purples. It worked. Excellent. So now we just let this do its... It's already started yanking stuff in. Alright, cool. So I can get rid of that and that and that and that. Move that back over to wood. Now, when this guy drops, I think I can just maybe right-click him with the ring and I'll suck him up. Well, this is pretty quick, though. It's yanking in the stuff. Give me a beholder! There he is! Look at my dude! I pull him up with a ring! Check that out. Check that out. I got a beholder. I'm the happiest guy ever. That makes me so happy. I gotta turn spiders off. Boop. Now, can I put that here somewhere? I can! Excellent. So, now we go over here to my board. Beholder familiar. Go over here. Summon the familiar and capture it in a familiar ring. Wonderful. Wait, why are people glowing now? Why are the people's... Those ones aren't, but these ones are. Why are you glowing, lady? I don't know. Is it because of my ring? Let's find out. Let me take the ring off. No, it's still there. Let me put the ring in the box. No, you're still glowing. Huh. I don't know why that happened all of a sudden, but okay. It is what it is. The storage system is working very well, sir. We added one more up here. I can put one more underneath, which I'm going to do because it takes forever. I'm going to do it off camera. But so far, I've used less than 3,000 of my currently available 10,000 slots, which will go up to 12,500 or 12,800, something like that, when I add the last one. So plenty of room in there still. We finished our colorless chunk today, and then converted colorless chunk to be making the resources for uranium. These are extra blocks. I'll move over to the regular storage later. And then we started a draconic reactor today, but we got to a point that was so confusing I could not figure out how to move forward. So we've got it built. I just have to figure out how to make it work. And so I'm going to do some research, and we're going to do that at the beginning of the stream tomorrow. So it's built, as far as I can tell, it's built and ready to go. And we will work on getting it running tomorrow. I wish I knew why just those 4 are glowing. These ones are not glowing. And none of these guys are glowing. Oh, that little dragon's glowing. I'm going to turn off my spider now. Nope, still glowing. Oh, maybe it's a glitch. Maybe when I log out and back in, it'll be normal. Okay. All right, so that was another achievement. Wondrous. Summon the wild hunt and defeat it. This thing, like I said, I'll make the 4th one tomorrow, but I won't add it to the system until you guys are here. There are, like I said, capture one of each of the trader spirits. I don't know what those are. I'm going to have to figure that out. Djinn machine operator. We could start with some of these to automate crafting with the minerals. Summon a Djinn machine operator. Okay. I'm just really enjoying the occult stuff. I really, really am. Djinn machine. Is that. No, those are familiars. I don't think that's the same thing. What is this? Looking for much, much more storage? Look no further. I already did all that. Why is that white and these are yellow? Confused. Oh, summon a Djinn machine operator, because I haven't done that yet. Here we go. Found instructions. I am specified in dimensional storage actuator, GUI, to its managed machine. Okay. Results to the storage system. It can also be used to automatically empty a chest into the storage actuator. Okay. Please note that settings, a new machine, will reset the extraction settings. I just want to build them. I don't know if I'll end up using them or not. Ofix is calling. I don't. What is that one? So it's got 4 skulls and candle. I think that's the one we just did. Is that the one I just did? No, it's got candles on the outside of the lettering. So that's not it. It's this one. That's the one. That's the one. Okay. Skulls and purple chalk. Yes. Purpose. Summon calling. Pentacle for Djinn summoning ever since. Skeleton skulls. Got it. Required to force Djinn into appearance. Yes. Djinn machine operator. That's the one we want. Wait, that just took me back to where I was a second ago, wasn't it? No, here we go. So Ofix is calling. Here we are. So I need gold, coal, furnace, iron, and Djinn. Okay. Coal, flint coal, iron, furnace. I've forgotten the other thing. Gold. A lot of gold in this. Gold. And a book of Djinn. Book of Djinn. Bound it. Okay. So that's going to be that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, and a book. Summoning the Djinn machine operator. Now, I don't know how to make him follow me. I hope I don't need another ring. Because that would be irritating. But I guess we'll figure it out. We'll wait while he's doing it here. Go on and reset the extraction. If you lose the Book of Calling, you can craft a new one. Book of Calling. Oh, wait. Do I get a book? Is it the book that summons him? Oh, maybe this gives me a book and I use that to summon him as I need. That'd be convenient. I'd like that. This is not a fast one. Okay, all right. Come on. Give me the Djinn of the thing and the stuff and the poop and the doom. Come on. This is how we do it. Look at all of that. That goes way high up there next to my sugarcane, which was also an achievement. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever filled a chunk with anything before. I don't think if I've ever had that as an achievement, I don't think I've ever done it. It's not in Sky Factory 4. Nope, it's not. So I had to check my files, my data logs, if you will. Draven had to check his log. There it is! I did get a book. Oh, what is this? What am I... Book of Calling to Djinn Machine Operator. Set extract. Okay. We'll now extract from this side. Storage actuator, that's this thing. Okay. So now if there's stuff in this chest, they'll come take it? Did that work? Nothing seems to be happening. Huh. Set storage actuator. I did that. Will now accept work orders from the dimension. Oh, maybe I had to do that first. I may have had it backwards. Set extract. Extract from this side. I wanted you to just go get it. Thought that's what that was supposed to do. I didn't think they had to be connected. The spirit with the crafted book to assign it. What spirit? Is there a spirit down there? Oh, there he is. Come here, you. Ah, I didn't have the little dude. It was a little dude. I didn't even realize it. I didn't see him. I got the book and thought that was everything. So how do I set him down? Hey, little guy. All right, now that I've got him, maybe now I do it. Okay. Let me set storage actuator. Storage actuator. That is the storage actuator. Then I go to the thing and click the extract. Extract. Now extract. No. I don't want him to extract from that. I want him to extract from this. Now accept work orders from dimensional storage actuator. I don't know what else to do. There's not that many functions. I don't want a managing machine. I want him to extract. Maybe you only pull... No, it said you pull from a storage. So it doesn't have to be a machine specifically. No, left click just hurts him. Left click didn't do it. I can just suck him up, though. But if I shift right click, it drops him. If I just right click, it drops him. So shift right click and right click do the same thing. There. To extract from this side, right? That's what I want to do. No, left click doesn't do anything. Left click just smacks him in the face. Extract from the side, which is what I want. Is there something in there here that needs to happen? No? I don't know. The book does not say how to do anything. Please note that setting a new machine or configuring it with the Book of Calling will reset the extraction settings. For use this Book of Calling to link a storage actuator, the machine, and optionally separate extract location. The face you click on will be extracted from. That's what I did. Automatically empty a chest into a storage actuator, which is what I wanted it to do. Use the Book of Calling to link a storage actuator, the machine, and optionally separate extract location. Does it have to have a machine too? Hold on. Watching their tutorial. That's a machine. I want to know how to pull from a chest. Oh. Hold on a minute. No, the storage actuator is correct. I have the right stuff. But if I connected it to a machine, it would show the machine here. That's what that's for. Okay, I'm going to try setting a machine just to see if that'll work. See, there's the machine. So I could connect to it and have it extract from it if I wanted to. Let me try this. Extract facing me. Wait, which way is me? I don't have the map on. Hold on. I am facing west. So this will be the west set. Facing west. Insert facing. He's over here. There it is. Like he came running over to the thing. It does not seem to be working like the video is saying that it should be working. The tutorial is not the same. Okay, I'm going to have to research that as well later, because again, I feel bad having you guys just watch me read tutorials all day, which is what I did for the first part. So, we have him summoned at least. I'll grab him up here and we'll hang on to him in here for now, and I'll work on that today and see what I can do. I've only got a couple minutes left in the stream has to end anyway. So, goals for off-camera today. I'll get the other one of these made, and then we'll add it on camera tomorrow, which will put us at maximum, which will let me get that achievement done. Keep my uranium going. I should go check on that real quick. Still doing good. Still doing good. I will research the Draconic Reactor and see if we can figure out how to make that work tomorrow. That's our primary goal tomorrow, is to get this up and running. And then if we can, start working on the core thing, which I have no idea how much room the core meant or core needs. I couldn't find any good guides or pictures on that at all. So there was that. So I'm going to have to look on that more. But I'll figure out how the Draconic Reactor is supposed to work. Doesn't mean we're going to get it to work. How it's supposed to work. And we'll try to get that running tomorrow. What we did today is get this all the way upgraded to Chaos, which was nice, as well as got that built. We also finished our Chunk achievement, which is also very cool. We summoned a Familiar Beholder, which is awesome. We also got the little Dijin book, even though I haven't figured out where to use them yet. We got this switched over from colorless dye to uranium production, which is going to help out a lot. Overall, a few big ticket items today. A few big ticket items. We got some things off the board too. This whole page is done, man. Still haven't figured out the potato dimension. Still got to figure out how to do some more of the dimension stuff. But everything on my list is about done, which I'm pretty pleased with. Now, in the achievement book itself, there's still other things. I did summon them, so I'm going to give myself the achievement. It doesn't say I have to automate it, but I've got it. I got to figure out what trader spirits are, so I can figure out how to do that. This one we'll get tomorrow when I build that last part. Maybe if we get the reactor done early or can't figure it out, we'll figure out where the wild hunt is and summon that and defeat it. I don't know if that's a big thing or not. Sounds like a boss. Transport spirit, automate item transport. Janitor spirit to automate collecting items. So maybe what I'm trying to do with the guy I have now, empty a box, won't work because I have the wrong guy. Maybe I need like this guy. That could be it. Automate a flower farm with a jaded amaremamesis. I guess we could make that and work on it. One of the last Botania ones we need, as well as automate pure daisy with only. I sat and actually fiddled with that. I have no idea how to pull that off. I couldn't figure out how to automate a pure daisy using only Botania and vanilla mechanics. Everything I needed was going to require machines that was not vanilla. So I have no idea how that's expected to happen. If you've managed to pull that off, please reach out to me. AE breaks my heart. We may have to make it eventually. Create a dimension full of potatoes. That's the potato one. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Destroy a created. We could probably do that. I could probably destroy the one I've already got. And create a dimension of RGB blocks. Don't know how to do that. Automate wither killing. I'm not doing. Defeating the Chaos Dragon. I can't do. This is one of the ones we're going to work on after we get the reactor done. Fill the core. Those are connected. It's the same thing. Build it. Get it full. Upgrade the Chaos Guardian Dragon data model. Not going to get that one done because I can't kill the dragon. Fill the core to max. Fill the infinity tool to max. And then that's it. We're almost done with the pack, to be honest with you. There's some big ticket items that are not going to be fast. But as for things to do in Sky Factory 5, we're getting nigh near the end. Now, that's of the actual achievements, of course. I still have things to build. I need to build a house, right? I haven't built a house yet. I have not built a house. So let me ask you this. I'm going to ask your opinion because it's important to me. This will be the big thing, last thing we do for the day. I can build a house. I can build a cool looking house. I'm going to build a hat coliseum of some kind. I think that's going to go over here. I could build a big house. Got to build Draven's Filthy Sexton. What makes you think I haven't, sir? What makes you think that's not already been done? Yes, I could build a house. So I could build it from scratch, or I could build the house inside this. I would be slightly breaking the achievement at that point, because then it wouldn't be full. But I could build my house inside of the giant block of, right? Like that would be easy to do. Wouldn't be attractive on the outside, but that's an option. Or I could build a house from scratch. Let me know what you think. I don't need your answers right now. Think on it if you need to. Throw it in the description area if you're watching this. Or come on over to the Discord. Give me your opinion. I'd love to have that too. But before I finish for the night, I'm going to ask you one more time, if you haven't already, would you mind taking just a moment clicking the old like button for me? I'd appreciate it very much. And then if you're new here, be sure to subscribe as well, because that would be cool. Build a skyscraper? I could build a skyscraper. I wouldn't use this then, but I build a skyscraper with windows and everything. I could build a skyscraper where every floor is something different. That's intriguing. I could build a skyscraper with multiple floors. There's a lot of deco stuff in this pack, so it would give me the opportunity to do a lot of decorating. I think this pack has more deco than Sky Factory 4 did, to be honest with you. Promise not to tell. Promise not to tell what? Where or if there is a Filthy Sex Dungeon? I never tell the Filthy Sex Dungeon. That's just how I roll. All right, that's going to do me for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me. I know you probably had other things you could have done, like Super Bowls and stuff, so I appreciate you swinging by and saying hi to me. I'll be back here again tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Monday? Monday. So Monday I'll be back here at 7 p.m. Eastern for a couple more hours, and then I'm off. I don't stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so if you can, come on by. I'd love to have you. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited to see where else we take it. And I'll try to make sure that tomorrow has less reading of other people's materials, so you're not just watching me read websites, because I know that's boring and I apologize. But I do appreciate you coming, all right? You guys have a good start to your week. Tomorrow's Monday, worst day of the week. Try to struggle through it. It's atrocious and it's horrible, but I believe in you. You can make it. All right? We will catch you later. Thank you all very much for coming. Have yourself a wonderful day.